single flame can light a million more.
Good morning. This is one of my most prized possessions. When I was a young radio operator, I used to think this was the cat's meow of amplifiers, and it is. It's really quite a nice amplifier as far as the 3500Zs go. This is the Henry 2KD Classic linear amp. It runs with two. It's got the original Amprex 3500Z tubes in it, which I have boxes for. That came originally with it. It's got almost no talk time on it. And ever since I've gone all MOSFET over here, it's time for me to start liquidating some of this stuff. My wife's like, why are we still holding on to all this crap, sticking up the space? And I'm like, I don't know, baby. Let's get rid of it. Now, this amp is being kept in a non-smoking environment. And there's only two defects in the whole thing. I took the lid off so I could show you the inside of the amp deck, which is pristine. Remember those old ring supports from when we were all young? We had 3-leaf binders, before they had tablets. Remember back in the Stone Age? There was a 3-ring hole support. Remember those? They'd come on a big pack and you'd put them around the 3-ring binder, support the holes in the paper. Somebody set one on top of here at one point. And there's a little tiny scratch over here on the edge of the paint. That's it. There's no dents, there's no dings, there's no blemishes. And up until about 20 minutes ago, it had the stock lights in it, which were both burned out. I'll send these along with the amplifier if you want them. Now, all of you that have ever had the wonderful titty-twisting pleasure of changing out the lamps behind this face that light up your two counter knobs know exactly what fun I just went through with these giant gorilla hands I've got to very carefully change the two lights that sit right behind this face. It's a little tight. It's a bit tight, she says. Spit on it. But, oh yes, that's me arguing with people on eBay about I need to give me a refund on 50-volt switching power supplies. I'll win. Anyhow, I'm putting this old girl up for sale. None of the screw heads are stripped out. The body screws, the ones that go on the outside that hold the armor on the outside, still all have the original paint in them. There are no scratches, no dents, no dings. All the lights work. Everything is perfect on this box. So, as we go through, we're going to use our bench 2 pill over here. We'll put about 230 watts drive in it. We're going to get about 2,500 watts peak out of it, and we're going to demonstrate it operating. So, on that note, I'm going to pause the camera. We're going to rip this puppy off the tripod, the camera that is, and we're going to do a little fly around to the amp. We'll be back. So we'll do a quick little fly around of it. So like I said, they still have all the original paint on them. You see how it's color matched? Now on the front, they didn't do color matching on these screws, but the heads have never even had a screwdriver taken to them. There's a little nick there, and a tiny little scuff mark here. Another little scuff mark there. That's it. It's the only defects to this pristine box. It's currently wired for 220. I can ship it either way, wired 110 or one for 220. It makes no difference to me. Everything on this works. Band selector is intact, and the tuning for 80, 40, 20, 15, and 10 is still intact. This hasn't been modified by a CBer and made to run for 11 meters. The CW and sideband knobs still work. And the only thing that has ever happened on the inside of this thing is it got blown out with an air compressor. All the original screws are still in place. And the only thing I added was this little rubber foot, which rests against the lid that keeps the lid from rattling. That's it. Like I said, it's got the original Amprex tubes in it that are still at 100% full output. So anyhow, it's a foot pedal. It's our zero signal, the way it should be. We're going to run it around 3000 volts plate. And we've already got it fully tuned out. We're going to go to the 1000 watt scale. We're going to put about 200 watts worth of drive in it. You guys ready for this? Alright, pegging it in the corner. Go to the 2x position. So now it's reading like a 2000 watt slug. Still laying it in the corner. Go to the 5x position. Pretty straightforward. Gentlemen, this is a play on light. If you guys are looking at it, because I'm shooting this in 4K Ultra, it's a shadow. So you'll be able to see it. Henry, 2KD Classic. $1,800 or best offer plus ride. That weighs 74 pounds. There's a ham guy out there that's just got to have it, and I know it. I'll see ya. Bye.